So I was back.
Wait, you went? Shit. Oh, Five's here.
Yeah, I was asking.
What?
Hi.
There you are.
Okay.
Hi.
So then, the Arcana or Religion check. From what both of you can tell, that those flames were real magical flames.
Not illusions. That knocks that off at least.
Not illusions, yeah. And what was the religion check for, by the way?
I figured that was the closest equivalent. Ashi trying to kind of get a feel as to the nature of the fire. I don't know what kind of check you would call for, so I just picked religion.
You could have just asked me.
Yeah, you were busy.
Yeah, yeah, Emmy, Arcana.
It is Arcana?
Yes.
That would be a 10 then. Wait, let me check again. Yeah, 10.
Okay. Yep. Let's see here. Yeah, all of you can identify that those were real magical fires.
Okay, good to know.
Okay. So, with that being said, what does Quinn want to ask? Or does anyone else for that matter? Come on, Mr. Spyman.
Give him time to think.
Thebes, are you there?
Da.
Yummy.
Huh?
So, what does Quinn say? Or ask?
Quinn's Fab's obviously.
I'm just like I told everyone just before the spell was cast that you have 10 minutes, please.
Okay.
Clear your suspicions.
All right then.
And I step back a little bit.
You got anything else you want to think about? Okay.
Okay.
Nope. I'm handing the ball to the table.
Friggin' choke myself again. Okay. So, I guess we can start with this. Ashi first. Also, how come there are two Quins?
Because he cloned himself.
Okay, but you know jutsu. I'll fix that. There you go. Okay, Ashi.
Okay, how about this? You come to us, even though this is presumably where people have been a bit of a thorn in the brigand's side. Obviously not from here, but why did you come to us in the first place?
To seek an alliance.
How did you know that you would find it here?
I had heard from quite some time that there had been a castle over here. I was hoping I could speak with the Lord and request for aid.
I'm just going to assume that everything that he's saying right now is not procking the is the complete truth. We're not saying anything.
Here, remember, he cannot lie.
He can just speak in vaguisms and such, but he can't outright lie, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
he cannot lie.
Is aware of the spell and can thus avoid answering questions to which it would normally respond with a lie. Such creatures can be evasive in its answers as long as it remains within the boundaries of the truth.
Either that, or he's just like stupid, like you say, like is just answering what he thinks is the correct answer, or what he thinks is is what you're asking about. That is fun.
So basically, your spell turned him into a career politician.
That's funny. So.
Okay, admittedly, that joke was low-hanging fruit.
Okay then.
I'm taking the time to think out of character, if that's okay.
It's cool. Let's see here.
I'm also trying to think of something, not a character there.
Okay. let's see. Basta Tepa brings up. From what we were able to gather, it seemed as though you had multiple sick people in your country. What aid can you actually give us if most of your, or rather many of your people are suffering? Alas, that is true. However, to not sully our alliance, I do intend to send as many people as I can to assist with bringing down the brigands. Okay, and then Bella just raises her hand and says like, "Why is your skin red?"
God damn it.
Child, it is because I am a Ganassi of fiery origin.
Knew I was a good Genasi.
Rudo has been going on and on and on about fucking Genasi for the past 2 weeks. What the fuck did you expect?
The complete opposite.
I was going to say, as soon as Bella asked that question, Royce is going, does that mean that you leave fire when you poop?
Sorry, what? I didn't catch any of that.
Does that mean you poop fire? That's what Rose is asking.
Well, that does seem very childish. Unfortunately, and rather fortunately, we do not. It would be more entertaining although it would be more entertaining to say it would be more entertaining to breathe fire. Perhaps like a dragon.
Alright. Let's ready to get on the dumb out of the way. Alright.
Let's see here. Akenra and Anksekmet are still quiet as they usually are, and Ambrosia has no idea what's going on.
Alright, definitely.
All she can see is that this really red guy with fire just like came in and starts like talking about stuff. She recognizes some words in common, but she can't really like figure it out.
Also, as this is happening, Margarita would be basically giving Ambrosia the rundown what's happening in the mental Aquan.
Let's see here. Ambrosia turns to Margarita and asks. Let's see here.
Because this can be a telepathic connection, right?
Yes.
That's why I'm completely silent.
So Ambrosia asks telepathically.
Yeah.
Why is he only choosing to come now?
Hearing that, Margaret speaks up. So why now of all times? Why not before?
Unfortunately, as your friend here mentioned, many of my followers unfortunately have gotten ill. I was hoping that by the time I came here, they would have already been healed from their affliction. However, that does not seem to be the case. But with what little manpower I do have, I will. Excuse me. I will fulfill the terms of the contract, and even personally come myself.
First off, Martis kind of cocked it. The contract, and then, as that's happening, I am trying to determine the honesty in his words.
He cannot lie.
Yeah, I know he cannot lie, but that doesn't mean he can't be dishonest.
You mean disingenuous?
Yeah, not dishonest.
She.
Sounds like a half truth. It sounds like a half truth sort of thing.
Yeah, Ashi and Mara.
Ashi, why are you getting
I know.
progressively worse rolls?
I think that was slightly
actually
better. I
better
think
last
the 3
one
was
I
slightly
did.
better than the 2 of
Natural
last
skill.
time.
I mean, like, if I had to guess, maybe in character reason is that she's more like focused on the issue of someone else being a practitioner of the Phoenix Flame School.
Possibly.
So she's not exactly like thinking too clearly about it because of these thoughts that are just clouding her head.
I suppose. This is just freaking on brand.
Yep. Let's see here. Margarita can tell that wait, actually, before I forget, because I'm a genius.
Because you're a genius.
Excuse me. Oh.
But yeah,
So.
I always, unless I say otherwise, start with
Ashi and then Mara. Yes, I know. That's why I say Ashi.
I know, I'm just reminding you. I'm just reminding you. That's all.
Let's see here. But yeah, to continue then. So Margarita is able to notice just a tinge that he's not exactly saying everything. Whether it's because he doesn't want to or he's not able to, is yet to be known.
Please, that? Did you not have plenty of opportunities before then?
Of course. We've had plenty of opportunities in the past. However, once that bandit fort was raised, we thought it's imperative to seek aid immediately.
Question about the timeline, DM. Do we have any estimate of when that was raised compared to when Dakos came to power?
That you don't necessarily know because lack of information. But the only thing you do know about the timeline is that both bandit locations were there in the first month of the downtime.
Okay.
By the time you hit the third month, the one of them turned into a fortress, basically.
Okay.
And the other one still stayed small.
Okay. And just for the heck of it, Mars went and said the last thing he said.
The contract?
Yeah, the contract plus his response.
The contract. That is just what I referred to as a way to how can this be said? Bind our dealings, show the good faith. The letter of the law, as it's would be said.
So that's another thing I'm curious about. When was it that you she flounders a bit, and now she just picks up. Oh, when was it that you came to power, I suppose?
I suppose you are referring to when we finally became a country of our own. Is that correct?
Yes. Yeah.
Very well then. It should have been about... I believe it has been 4 moons. 4 moons ago. 4 months.
Why didn't you commit to that, real?
Yep. He's trying to like use your words basically. You know, try to sound more civilized.
Okay.
And by the way, when I said that, that was in character.
I figured as much. I was just gonna like, where he didn't commit to the bit. That was just funny. But yeah, you said about 4 months ago.
Yes.
For a moon, yeah.
Actually, no. Let's see. But I had to make another insight check
For...
to determine whether or not he seems to be very comfortable, or if he's just kind of letting it run. That, you know, there's just like it's
Roll
actually
insight.
been 2 weeks. It's actually been 2 weeks, but that's about 4 months, right?
Remember, he cannot lie.
No, he can't lie, but he can exploit the blind spot that is his own belief. And I know that's incredibly specific, but I just want to keep sussing him out to see if there's any breaks in his demeanor. And that's okay.
Okay. All right then,
Oh.
Ashi. You can tell that he seems to have been a bit uncomfortable when he said moons.
Four moons. How many days?
Unfortunately, that's going to be a bit difficult to actually ascertain. Give me a moment.
All right.
Right, because it's full completely black. Or dark, sorry. Completely black. Good job, Vibes.
What?
Pitch black. It's
Yeah.
not weird.
Remember the information that was given to you, by the way, from
You cut off there,
the
really.
scouts as well. The forest, for whatever reason, is actually starting to brighten up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Probably his doing.
But it wasn't 4 moons ago or whatever the fuck.
Oh no, I was just like letting you guys know.
Okay.
Because remember, it used to be a forest of eternal nights,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, no.
yeah, now it's, like I said, brightening up.
And when did you say it started doing that?
That started happening around the start of the second month. Second month that time.
Ah, okay.
Which would
definitely-
yeah. Which would be 5 weeks ago, something like that.
And I don't suppose Quinn saw him in the first month?
During the
Wait.
investigation, I don't think so. No.
No, Graydon certainly never mentioned it.
Nope.
And I think he would have noticed in Genasi.
Okay. Yeah. If I had to guess, based on my calculations, it should have been 107 days, perhaps?
And there's a 3 month, no way, fucking 3 months and 10 days. 3 months and 17 days. So 3.5 months.
Yes. However, it seems a bit easier to just round it up.
No, that was out of character. That's just me trying to desperately fucking figure this shit out.
Oh, okay.
107 days, which means 3.5 months. Or no, it's. What time of year is it right now?
Right now, it is. You're getting close to winter.
Winter. Okay, so it's not.
It is the 5th of November.
So it's not. Shut up! It's not daylight savings, which means.
But there is no daylight savings.
Okay, well that makes things difficult. Approaching winter. So if we assume we're around October, no. Okay, November, which means so it would be somewhere like mid-November right now.
I said it's about to hit winter. It's not. I didn't say that it is winter.
Well, are we of the American winter, of the Finnish winter, of the Norwegian winter, or of the fucking Arizonan winter, which is non-existent?
That's funny.
Texan winter, aka Minnesotan fall.
Basically, you're at the tail end of fall.
Okay. Which means it would be somewhere around 3.5 months, more or less, or like 3 months, 2 weeks, approximately.
Okay.
So it would be just before the assault. Let's see if it was before the assault, then it would mean that the character that Adelheid saw as Zhao Indra would be. They would have crossed, but then they went east, which means they would have probably gone across. I'm so fucking confused!
I don't think any of us aren't, Fuzz.
For 3.5 months, which means that he would have come to power just before the assault, but that makes no sense if it was just before the assault. If it was after, then
the assault? Question mark.
Yeah, like if we have the assault on, I can't even fucking talk. I can't even speak.
Okay,
Shut up.
Okay, let's.
So
assault on what first? I'm a bit confused.
On Silberlicht Castle, right? Adelheid had been gone from the forest for a long while, and just before Adelheid fucking almost disemboweled me, the assault had taken place in Silberlicht Castle, which not even a day from where we had the encounter, which was and if we assume that the Genasi whatever the fuck, came to power around 3.5 months ago, that would have been around a week and a half before our encounter with Adelheid, which would mean that even if he had been in power here, how the hell would he have gotten any bandits, like, assuming that, like, safe, or how he would have remained safe from the assault force that was led by Aquino and presumably Zhao Indra, because they went east, which means that he probably went northeast to avoid them, but that makes no sense, because had they gone northeast, then where the fuck did the assault force come from? And how did they hide from it? And how did they survive this long? And how the hell did the castle or the fort get built, assuming that the forest was raided?
The fort was raided?
The forest was raided.
Oh, forest.
Alongside Silberlicht Castle, unless they were deliberately avoided by Aquino and Zhao, which would make sense because they were looking for the parts of amulet that Ashi now possesses, which is also possible that he's looking for the parts of the amulet which is why we shouldn't also mention that he's a part of that Ashi is the current inheritor, if he is here trying to find more information about that under the pretense of an alliance, which he has not mentioned yet. But then again, that wouldn't be of his own benefit, because then he would have to basically play into our hands and possibly not even lose even more ground on the amulet. But
That's a very intelligent summary.
I'm not even 10% done of what I want to like think about. I'm lost.
As far as you can tell, as far as you can tell, the assault force had only one target.
I have a headache.
By the way, guys.
What?
I said, as far as you can tell, that assault force had only one target.
Uh-huh.
That was Silberlich Castle.
As far as we know.
Which means that they would have deliberately avoided the other targets because they were driven by a single-minded goal of raising Silberlich Castle down and like getting the item that they wanted.
Which is definitely a possibility. But yeah, I didn't even consider that they would have potentially have to pass by that camp. So good going.
Anyway, none of this is currently relevant on that.
Not yet.
Okay. So
I just went on a rant, sorry.
actually, that's
No
actually pretty
problem.
smart.
Exactly.
Yeah, but none of it makes it. But then none of it is relevant right now because,
We don't know that.
we established that we need to hold your. I mean, out of character, we established that we need to hold your I'm losing my voice. I have to go get something to drink.
Something to drink, yeah. Theater crafting is fun, but yeah, there's a lot of stuff.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
No.
Okay.
Blitzkrieg question mark?
What?
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 What you thinking about, Yummy?
What was that?
What you talking about, Yummy?
Oh, I just said Blitzkrieg question mark.
Okay.
Always go with the nuclear option.
Well, ask the polls how well Blitzkrieg works.
And by nuclear option, I mean you realize that. By the way, fun fact: apparently Trump took the nuclear launch codes with him.
Okay. Let's just
That'd be
focus on D&D for now, though.
Yeah.
Florida man has nuke codes. Sorry.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Also, why is everything in Arial again? Hold on, let me put it in Times New Roman.
But yeah, I'm fucking lost.
Feel bad about it, because I think you brought up some very important topics to address.
I'm just trying to establish a basic timeline on like what like where everyone has been, but none of it is like.
Relevant at this juncture.
Yeah.
As far as I can tell, I don't think we have anything ironclad, but you have solid basis for one.
Because assuming that like he could be here genuinely looking for an alliance. What I'm worried about is what comes of it after we, if we do successfully crush the pirate or the fucking bandit brigand, fucking whatever the fuck for it.
I agree. So far, we can.
I mean, Quinn could go like full big bro mode and be like, "Ashi, you're staying here," but that's not something he would do. That's what I want to do.
Yeah, it would make sense for me to help out.
Yeah.
In somewhere. Oh, I remember.
But yeah, this is just me rambling out of character. Like Quinn in character is just like listening about what's going on. This is just me rambling on fucking inanities at this point.
I would imagine that he's probably considering all of these things.
I mean, he is, but like I said, they're just inanities, like, compared to the issue at hand.
Serious, this is freaking weird. This guy is weird.
No, it's just Rudo using 0.5% of his brain power.
What?
Ja, va? No, det är mat, no.
I have no idea what the fuck's going on.
Cthulhu. That's what's going on.
It sounded like you said Cthulhu.
I did.
Okay, they summoned Cthulhu over at Amis.
Well, shit.
No harm in a little Cthulhu never hurt anybody.
Wait, what?
Yep.
Yeah, ask absurd. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pause the recording because, like, Emmy's taking her time.
I mean,
Okay,
why not?
So, what else do you guys want to ask him?
I have one question first.
What's up?
What is Rathos doing the bird?
He's confused, like, just holding it like a chicken.
Thanks, that's all I need to know.
That squeal was adorable.
As you can tell, he has never handled a bird before, and he seems to be handling it like a fish.
Alright.
Just like,
Nice.
plup, 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 plup.
That's adorable.
Look at this doof.
Right. What part of the conversation were we? He was talking about his inauguration when it became a thing. Do you remember what the last thing he said was? Or I can just check the things first.
Unfortunately, no, because like when you left, it took us a while to realize that you did leave.
Oh.
We thought you were just gonna like BRB, not like I'm gonna be gone for like 10 minutes or 20 minutes or something.
Well, Queen, in this case, Queen, fuck it, I'm just gonna go full, like, retard vibes mode here. Queen asks, well, all of those issues aside, this castle, how did you come to learn of it?
Right.
And you do realize it was raised to the ground, not few months earlier,
Raised.
or only a few months back. Sorry.
Exactly.
I did notice that it was in quite a bit of disrepair, but you're saying it was raised.
Exactly. Surely you're aware of such a crucial detail.
Unfortunately, that won't be the case. This is the first.
Why
I've heard
so?
of it. This is the first I've heard of it.
But you said you were here more than approximately 4 moons ago. The raid took place around 3.5 moons ago.
No, to clarify, he came into power about 4 moons ago. You know,
Oh, okay.
At the bandit camp.
Okay, I'm retcon that then. But you've been here for longer than 3 months. Then how come you are unaware of it? I sound like fucking... Oh my god, I want to punch something so fucking hard.
Punch my hand. You can do it.
Emmy, can I punch you?
No.
No.
In the softest way possible?
No violence.
Just like a little boob.
No violence, bro.
Damn it. Okay.
Okay, gotcha. I came into power around that time, and I had known about this castle since then, but I had never thought that something as grandiose and powerful as this would ever come under siege.
Well, the enemy was that powerful. If it isn't too painful for the young Captain Commander, maybe he could tell a bit more about it. And I look at Adelheid, kind of like nodding in his direction apologetically.
I was like, inside check in chat, Rita.
Okay, what are you trying to insight check him for?
This started when he said that. No, that's the first I've heard about it.
Remember,
And I know that he's on the zone of truth.
and there's literally no way that you can rephrase it to not mean that, Emmy.
Okay. Fair enough.
To me, that sounds weird because the assault force was a massive army of most likely summoned beings, but even if you were a bit further away, it sounds weird to me that you wouldn't have even heard of such an occurrence, even via rumors. I am not from here yet. Well, I have seen catastrophes like these before. Well, tragedies, more so, but how come you're not aware of it? Funnily enough, by the way, one of the assailants has been claimed to be Zhao Indra. And you're still going to pretend like you don't know what's going on.
My ancestor?
Precisely. Which I find very suspicious, to say the least.
It must be some sort of pretender.
You said you are the inheritor of the Phoenix Flame School. Is that truly the case?
You didn't say specifically who you're talking about, right?
I literally said Zhao Indra,
Okay.
the leader of the assault. I believe that was from.
Okay.
Yeah. What?
Sorry,
No. I'm just going off of like my own like assumptions here. So.
Must be a pretender thing. Okay. Interesting. So he's saying he's involved. Good question to ask him.
Why do you say pretenders? And how come you haven't come to know of said assault at all?
If you're as informed as you say you are, that's a bit odd.
Since the start of my leadership, I needed to tend to the ill, to the sick. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to send out any informants to give me any further intel. And I must apologize, I did have to send a spy over here as well, so I could gather information.
I look at Bastothep, kind of smiling in her direction. Just a short smile. How does she react in any way?
Let's see here. She turns her back a little bit towards Sev, and then slowly raises the middle finger at you.
I just smile and lean back a little, and just like Well, like 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 an invisible like a wall lean.
Mm-hmm.
Like I lean back like there'd be a wall. I kind of like cross my arms and just lean back a little before closing my eyes.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I get it.
Yeah, it's like. Well, that explains that. However, the question still stands. Even if we were to continue our cooperation with your camp after we eviscerate the bandits from the fort, what would your goals be after that?
Simple.
Let alone the goals of those around you, since you did say that you have converted them. You didn't say by which means or how.
At the very least, the next goals after eliminating the brigands would be to find a cure to what's been going on with my country.
Your country?
Of course.
All right. What kind of cure are you looking for, and for which ailment?
That is the thing. We've been doing our best to research what kind of sickness this is, but it's something that we've never encountered before. I was hoping that perhaps maybe I could visit some other, how should I say, more knowledgeable areas as well, to see if they have any information about what these symptoms and signs are.
Okay, Quinn turns to towards the end of the table with is flowering here? Yes, she is.
Yep.
Yeah. I turn to and I turn to flowering Nefertank and Ashian Adelheid, and I go like, and I say like in general, I like in a voice that kind of like points to both the Genasi and them, kind of, and direct the speech so that it kind of like goes in a cone basically, or like a half circle. And Quinn says, I suppose that could be the beginning of a trusty relationship. Commander Adelheid, Commander Confidence, I have a proposition.
What might that be, Sir Quinn?
We send some of our medical experts to check on these ailed individuals. Of course, if we were to succeed in helping these people with the help of this good lad here, we could maybe come to an arrangement of some sort. Of course, we'd have to send proper amount of guards to make sure that none of our key individuals from Silberlicht Castle would be injured, but I see no reason why we should turn down those who are ailed.
Mara speaks up. I have another question. You say that you seek power and influence to spread the word of your religion, I suppose? Yet, why did you pick this place, of all places, to begin?
Sometimes people end up being casted out and need to start in the dark.
Please. Huh. That's a very good answer. I'm gonna suss that.
We need to play Among Us. I played it yesterday with my friends, or like a couple days ago, and oh my god, it was fucking fun.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh, Margarita.
The reverse happened. All right. Thanks for taking the heat, I suppose.
Margarita is confused.
Also, I want to roll persuasion for the suggestion on the Genasi's part.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
Well, I got a 27, Asashi.
Fuck you, roll.
Lucky?
Oh, I can use lucky.
You have lucky, by the way, dude. I'm getting the habit of just like staying quiet to see if you want to like use lucky.
Yeah,
Better.
I genuinely forgot.
Which is weird, considering that's your like go-to thing.
I know.
I figured you forgot, that's why I said it. At least it's not a natural one, you dodged that.
Yep.
So then, let's see here. Let's start with this. The insight check. Let's see here. Margarita's confused because he's speaking in riddles, apparently. And Ashi kind of understands in a way that what he means is, the things that are casted out will only need to like be built back up, built back up in the safety of darkness.
That's fair enough.
And well, Marika just shakes her head. And we know about the phenomenon stopping, right?
Yes, it started becoming brighter about the start of the second month of the downtime.
Interesting that you say that. The darkness phenomenon that's been pervading this forest has started waning. I don't suppose you have a hand in that.
That was not part of the plan, no. I was actually quite perplexed as to why it started waning. But we still have the cover of the trees, so that's still some sort of protection.
I noticed it's been getting significantly more real with us as this conversation has been proceeding. He's not necessarily telling all of us the truth, but he's stopped putting on airs.
Yep. He's kind of restricted with his flowery language because of Zone of Truth.
Exactly.
I still don't.
And no matter. Suffice to say, we can. He's not probably going to be a problem right now.
I still don't trust them.
Neither do I. I don't trust him any further than Emmy, can throw him.
Fun fact. Fun fact. Quinn, make an intelligence check with advantage.
Intelligence check?
Yep.
What's my intelligence? I have so many fucking sheets open.
Why do you have so many sheets open?
Because I'm doing stuff for my own campaign tomorrow as well.
Okay.
With advantage, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Do you have inspiration? You can create it.
No.
Wait, what happened?
Lucky, fuck it.
Question: what happened to that inspiration that I gave you before?
I used it earlier this session. I don't remember. I think it was for the insight.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay.
Yep.
How does Lucky interact with advantage-based rolls? Can you roll with advantage again?
Nope, you just roll one more time.
Okay.
Better.
Okay, that's better.
You scan this fellow up and down, and you notice that he's about 5'2".
About what?
5'2".
5'2". Okay. He's a tiny.
He's basically around the same height as Ashi.
As me.
He's the same size as Emmy. He's huggable.
Except don't hug him because you'll probably be on fire.
He's huggable.
I don't think that's how Genasi's work.
He's huggable.
Okay.
Well, if you coat yourself in asbestos first, they are.
Ich hagel.
So, all right then. He's looking down, and you all notice that the zone of truth
Yeah.
just like fades away. Are there any other questions?
I suppose that's all we have to ask of you.
What shall we do?
I think it's too early. Suggestions, probably.
No, I suppose it comes down to what Adelheid here has to say, considering he's the liege here.
All right. Darkos, we will accept the terms of the alliance for the time being. Darkos like claps his hands together. Splendid.
Right before he says that, though, Rose just kind of pipes up and puts a thing. For the time being, negotiations are available.
I promise everything will turn out just splendidly. You won't regret this. He graciously bows to all of you.
Okay.
Okay. Quinn claps his hand, and the zone of truth disappears.
Actually, no.
I can't say I trust you, but then again, I'm not the one calling the shots. Very well. To a peaceful alliance it is then.
With our forces combined, nothing can stop us.
We shall be idiots! Sorry. Yes. Speaking of, I don't believe we have introduced our commanders yet. Captain Confidence, Captain Commander Adelheid, High Priestess Nefertank, if you would do the honors, please. And Quinn steps back, but stays close. Doesn't let this guy out of his sights.
Confidence stands up and says that I'm the leader of the military force here. Confidence. Nefertank stands up. I'm the leader of the domestic affairs here. Nefertank. It's a pleasure. And lastly, what? Almost made a plan reference after the United thing we said.
Also, Yummy. This is one thing that I feel would be in character for Akifi. But it's up to whether that option is available to us at that point or not. But just, I would have considered taking a close look at the gods that let Darkos enter, the ones that are besides him right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the first things I imagine that Akifi would have done.
Mm-hmm.
Personally.
Perhaps, though, with a perception of 1, that probably wouldn't do much.
Just roll it.
I mean, yeah.
Thing is, we had spies. We acknowledged that we had spies in the
Uh-huh.
camp.
What the hell?
Where?
I am so fucking lost.
Okay. And
I feel like I've missed so many fucking things.
No, I don't think so. I don't think you got most of
Plus, I'm literally I'm the one who's leading the conversation, even though I said that. Okay, I'm a step back. It's like, what the fuck, vibes?
Dumb.
oh, nice. Okay. You notice that the guards are sweating a bit because just like waiting out of him is a bit hot.
Here's another thing. Does she recognize them?
Yes, there are guards.
Guards that she's interacted with before or seen amongst the castle, or recently, or before the raids happened?
Yes, these are the guards from that were originally from Limani.
Okay. Good to know. That's what I wanted to know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright then, so... And lastly, Adelheid stands up again, and... Albert... Let's see. Adelheid still blicked. I'm gonna say fuck you guys, by the way.
Licht.
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 It's not that hard. It's
No,
Licht.
yes it is! Licht!
No, Licht.
Licht! Licht!
It's not a fucking.
Leak. It's
Okay.
leak.
I'm
This is
honestly,
gonna be a thing.
I'll honestly give my fucking like NPCs Finnish names,
Like,
so then you guys can struggle. Like whenever you guys address them, you're like, how the fuck do you say this again?
well,
Adelheid.
Mother
With-
is
with-
going to say so.
Yeah,
Licht.
Leaf.
I'll give a skewered O to every single fucking NPC.
Fuck you. Okay.
But that's a Norwegian thing, so you can blame me.
Exactly. Gosh dang it, Emmy.
Ah,
I'm the current leader of this castle.
Adelheid, what the fuck is my name?
I hate you, Fives.
What? At one point of the campaign, Adel's just gonna be like, I'm changing my name. Everyone's like, why?
No, not doing that.
Yeah,
I like the name, but I don't like how I can't pronounce it proper.
yeah.
I'm not gonna have
yeah.
to
I
practice.
just
it.
typed out the fanatic even.
Licht.
Licht.
Typed it
Not
out
that
where?
hard. Licht.
No, I said typed
That's
it
not-
where?
You
You
didn't
know,
Pirates of the Money. It's not right though. It's Licht.
No, it's not. It's Licht.
Licht.
Like you're breathing out heavily after running.
Licht. Okay, how about this?
Like you exhale from the top of exhale.
Licht.
Exhale. Licht.
Licht.
Yeah.
It's a hissing noise.
Licht.
Yeah.
Licht.
Not a hissing noise. It's more like a
This is the
like you know when you're exhausted. When you're exhausted, you feel kind of like yeah. Like you know, kind of like that. You're gasping for air, but you say it like in a flippant manner.
Let me try it again. Licht.
There you go. Licht.
Yep.
Licht. There you go.
Licht.
Licht.
I hate
God
you
damn it.
guys, by the way.
It's not our fault.
No.
What the fuck are you blaming this on us?
Because you guys are fucking Europeans.
No. Okay. All right. Thanks. Okay.
My
Jesus.
Asian tongue cannot understand this.
You're fucking American.
I'm also Asian, you asshole.
Oh right, that's where the 5-6 comes from.
Yep, that's where it comes from.
Yep, from the Asian heritage.
Yep.
I'm so lightheaded.
Oh goodness. Fucking
Okay,
hate
I'll
you
shut
guys.
up. I'll shut up for now.
Okay. Okay. With that being said, now that we have an alliance, I'd like to offer this to you. Let's see here. He steps forward and places his staff on the table, and then steps back.
What might that be?
It is a staff of fire. It's something that I had come across during some of my travels.
Okay, I immediately signal to Mara and Vathas and point at the staff.
Vathos is still like stuck with like trying to figure out what the fuck why the fuck his princess like put a bird on it on his
A bird on his shoulder or on his arm. It's like, what, princess? Why? Well, in that case, I just signal to Mara, or I walk across like the table, and I like point to the point. I have my like arm outstretched towards Mara. It's kind of like walk like next to her chair and kind of like point to the stuff. He said that he's of a sorcerer's origin. So are you? Are you not, Misilla?
Mm-hmm. She says.
Would you please mind inspecting the staff? Vathos.
She says,
Yeah. Does Vathos like hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
he's still holding onto the onto the hawk like a chicken. Like that just turns to you. What
Okay.
is it? What is it, Sir Quinn?
Quinn kind of like just smiles for a second and goes like, I understand that our animals may be intriguing to you, but I can take care of it temporarily while you accompany your princess. I don't want to take the honors from you. After all, we can't be too careful.
My princess, am I allowed to give this bird to him?
Fuck it! Oh my god. Am I allowed to give this bird to him? Am I allowed to give this bird to him?
Hold on.
It's like, Margarita? Why are you chuckling to yourself like that? Margarita?
You absolutely are, Vasos.
Oh, and one more thing, Vathos. We actually call those burbs here in the... well, us land dwellers call them burbs. They're probably something that you haven't heard of before, but this is my colleague's summon.
I
Trust
see.
me.
Perhaps it is one of those things where they are called differently in different parts of the world. So they're called.
My hand's getting tired from holding it up fucking horizontally. Give it to me!
I see. So I guess in this part of the world they're called burbs.
Kill Amy Moore! Kill Amy Moore! Kill her! Kill her more! Kill her more!
I hate you guys.
Kill her more! Make her cry!
Very well, sir. Very well. Very well, Sir Quinn. You may
Since you've taken...
you may hold on to this burb.
Thank you. Good girl. And as I do that, I kind of I say to Vathos, I'll make sure to return this to you after. You seem to have an affinity with the burb as well. I wouldn't dare break that bond. Well, please go do your deed, princess.
Good lord. Okay.
Emmy, how red are you right now?
Emmy?
A fair bit.
How many veins do you have on your face right now?
Considering how close I will always to hypothermia, probably a fair few, but we can't.
Picture doesn't count.
Nah.
Okay, Rita, we need to come up with a skit that makes Emmy like almost die of laughter once we actually meet in real life. I want to see her like just crying of laughter.
Okay, sure.
Because I feel like that would be hilarious.
Okay, sure. Okay, so anyway, so the lots of you go to the staff and inspect it, correct?
I'm staying back, like holding the burb, but I signaled for Vathos and Margarita to go and inspect it.
Okay. We are doing so. We are doing so.
Yeah.
And Marguerite's just kind of chittering to herself a little bit.
Of course she's.
She's what?
Tittering to herself a little bit. Before doing so. Before, following Vathos.
Okay.
I have a headache.
You guys are committing to like just teaching him the wrong common, aren't you?
Yep. I mean, of course I'm going to teach him the right common, but it's going to be hilarious if like later on in the campaign he's going to go like, oh, a cute burb. It's like, you mean a bird? No, a burb.
Oh goodness.
Oh, goodness. Oh,
I apologize for nothing, except I apologize for everything.
Whatever it is, I have zero regrets.
Okay.
I'm so glad that I made this decision.
Wait, the decision to like to have Vathos hold on to the Bloodhawk.
Yeah.
Burb.
Okay, so you both of you go ahead and to inspect it. Vathos still has his eye on this fellow over here.
I was going to say Bathurst. I thought you were going to say Bathurst still has his eye on the burb. Fucking hell.
Okay, get your character sheet up.
Yeah.
Bathurst is still inspecting the burb.
Does Margarita pick up the staff or no?
Well, she's rolling Arcana for it. Darkos is holding the staff right now, right?
No, he placed it on the table.
Oh, okay, sorry. He picks up the staff.
Okay, alright then, and look at your character sheet.
Okay. Oh, nice. Does not require attunements. Cool.
Actually, hold on, let me pull that up just to be sure. Because I think it does.
Okay, it just doesn't say.
Oh, let me check. Yep, it does require attunement by a full caster.
A full caster. Rangers are half casters, right?
Rangers are half casters, yes.
Mm-hmm. Which means this is indicative. This is indicative of you.
If you want to, you can give it to Flowering, because she's also part druid.
Oh, you know what? That's a good call. Possibly.
There you go. Alright.
Now, this could definitely be useful for when she's for when she's tapped, and otherwise to prevent herself from being tapped. She only has so many spells. But also giving someone else potential firepower would be interesting. I don't know about Flowering's wisdom has to be decently high, but that doesn't really matter. Her charisma is probably shoddy.
Well,
At best.
Well, on the upside though, it's going to be because it's your spell save DC. It's going to be based on her druid spell save DC.
Oh, cool. That actually works.
Basically, you choose which spell save DC it is, or if you have multiple sources.
Okay.
So if you're like, let's say, a warlock druid for whatever reason, you can choose either charisma or wisdom. Okay, so that's part of your inventory now.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's see. Very well then, since you've accepted my gracious gift, I shall be taking my leave. I shall return. I shall have an envoy return. I shall have an envoy return for parts of our plans and act as a messenger. If you have any other information you'd like to share with me, then please send a messenger. Send one of your messengers as well. As for the aid, please send them as quickly as you can after the fight. I'm certain that we might need to rush along. After all, those bandits just grow in power as the day continues.
Are you certain you don't want for us to send medical help now? We do have ample resources.
And it would
Will
just
they-
Ashi's hearing this, and naturally she would bring up, and that would substantially impact your forces in a good way, wouldn't it?
It would, but time is of the essence.
Exactly. Which means patching up your troops would be more than optimal. What would happen if the bandits did launch an assault on your base? We wouldn't be able to help in time. Even less so if part of your troop was injured. We could send an envoy of 20 or so people with ample medical staff and medical knowledge your way.
Or is there something you're not telling us?
We would give you, say, 3 days to treat the injured, and for them to return. If they do not, we shall launch an assault.
Very well. But to heal all of them within 3 days, that is miraculous.
How many of injured do you have? Well, let us say an assessment then. If this disease or ailment is truly as mysterious as you claim for it to be, then it will take more time.
It is rather strange because the ones who are affected most by it are people who are more sensitive to magic.
You're saying that this is a magical illness.
That I'm still not quite sure about. What I do know is that more of my casters seem to have fallen prey to it.
How about symptoms then? We can't exactly provide help for a disease we don't know.
The most common of the diseases, or sorry, the most common of the symptoms would be a rather high fever. After a few days of this, muscle atrophy begins to develop quite quickly. In addition to magical atrophy.
Okay, go ahead.
My casters have been slowly losing their ability to be able to cast spells.
Alright. Ashi and Mara would like to make a roll to see if that rings any bells.
Roll medicine?
Both of us?
Yep.
Okay. That's my 14 Ashi.
And
Just to check, that is indeed a 14, yeah. And Mara's medicine is 2.
2.
2.
2.
2. That's a 7. That's not great.
Have Margarita roll Arcana, please. Akifi, roll Arcana, please.
Yeah.
22.
Just
Remember, you can
double-checking.
call rouse if you wanna potentially get skill XP or just get a better result.
Mm-hmm.
I had to double check my modifier there real quick.
Mhm.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to label it, but
Like while I'm screaming constantly, I went to this roll!
okay.
Right.
Actually, hold on. I have to do this roll as well.
Interesting.
Okay. Okay. Let's see here. Vatho's like raises an eyebrow, then looks at Margarita. Both of you find it strange, but those symptoms sound familiar. Ashi, in her medical expertise, has not heard of something like this before. But she thinks that Margarita might have told her about something.
Told me something?
Yeah, about what it was like what it was like back in her homeland. And
Does this sound familiar to me?
It sounds very familiar to Margarita.
No, I was asking in character, sorry. Go ahead, what you were going to say.
Okay. Akifi, as for you, while you were like perusing through the books, through the library here at one point, you did come across something of a medical journal that seemed to be written by someone who claimed to have lived under the sea.
Okay. Does that mean she has a notion of what kind of disease it is?
Let's see here.
Alright.
Okay. Let's see here. The three of you, the four of you rather, think that it might be something called ocean sorrow. Which is extremely strange because of how far inland you guys are.
That's odd. I think I have heard of this one. Ocean sorrow, yes. We are also inland.
Ocean sorrow? Are those symptoms correct, from that disease that you called?
I think so. She tends to look at Vathos.
Why on earth would ocean sorrow be here? It's supposed to only affect our people.
That is extremely fascinating. Oh well, at this point, Asha just scooched over to Flowering, and it's like, well, sounds like we got a work cut out for us, but lucky for you. But pharmacists. And I've just kind of grabbed onto Flowering and just kind of raised her hand.
Wait, what? Me?
Well, looks like we have some volunteers right there.
No, I'm not raising my hand.
Okay. And I just send the deadliest murder glare in Flowering's direction, like. No.
Yeah, Flowering, you're a pharmacist. I can do a lot, but probably not as much as you can.
I'm feeling really sick right now, guys. I don't want to go alone out there.
Are you afflicted by this ocean sorrow as well, Flowering? That's not good. You should go and check on the other patients then as well.
No, I don't want to spread it to everyone else. I'm just gonna go straight to my room now, okay?
I'm still holding on to her and I'm looking her straight in the eyes. A bit of an enemy's left.
It's like, no, Flowering. You are going to go and take a look at what's wrong with them.
I flick her nose.
Yeah. You guys are mean.
Come on, let's get some preparations done.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow, that's it.
Also, like, or never mind. I just want to say something to Archie once we're disbanded.
Alright, Kalios.
Okay, what is it?
Like, is the meeting disbanded, or are we still in the room?
You're all still in the room.
Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, I'm gonna just stay back for now.
Okay, hold on. I'm trying to like find where the fuck is this character sheet?
Great question. I don't know.
Okay, so Bella just like runs on over and leans around Ashi and says, don't worry, big sis. You'll do just fine. Like, I'm sure if anything bad does happen, we're going to totally destroy that place, right?
This kind of raise the fist. You know me. I'm not gonna let anything happen.
I would also propose that the princess and her bodyguard would join the troops. Just to ascertain whether this truly is this mysterious ocean sorrow. They could provide useful insight.
Marnuts. Alright.
It's just a bit of a shame that someone of my genius can't quite figure this out on his own.
All the more reason to go and see it for yourself, isn't it, Vatos?
No, that was Seth talking.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Vato's like seems more erect basically, and he side eyes Sev.
Well, it looks like we have a plan then.
I'm certain that my ancestor, Shao Indra, is very disappointed in me for not being able to find out how to solve this on my own.
Is he really pitying himself, or is he just putting on an act?
I have no idea what you just said. What does that mean?
Is he really pitying himself, or is he putting on an act?
Roll insight. Those rolls, by the way.
Beat that.
Well, let's see here. He seems to be putting on a lot of airs.
Figured. Alright.
After,
Naka.
So, Now then, I bid you a farewell. And to... I believe you know how to reach our camp. My
You could have there, though.
I'm certain you know how to reach our camp, our beautiful country.
Uh-huh.
We shall await your arrival. Later. Let's see here. We shall await your arrival, perhaps tomorrow.
Give us 24 hours to prepare. We'll be there within that time frame.
Many thanks to all of you. Farewell.
Single wave.
He turns around and is escorted by the guards.
I would like to roll perception as she leaves.
Okay. What were you trying to perceive?
Likewise.
His general demeanor, if he does anything shifty while he's going out. And since we're one of that's more of course. Yeah.
Vibes. What does Quinn roll?
Yeah.
Hang on. I keep messing up my modifiers because of my increased wisdom score. Send it to my friend.
Okay, he said that you rolled the natural one, by the way.
No, fuck you.
Okay,
Nice.
let's see here.
Uh-huh.
Let's see here. You notice. Okay, you do notice that he turns that when he turns around, he puts his arms behind his back like he's some sort of like dignified noble.
Of course. And let me guess, like a posture like no other. Straighter than a tadpole.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Okay, as soon as he leaves, Vagos takes his spear and like chucks it at the door.
Yeah.
His trident.
What was that for?
People like him, wishing to work off the merits of others.
I apologize for
Despicable.
proposing to send you off, but you two are our best bet in figuring this out.
I understand that, Sir Quinn. Except people like him. Let's see here. The chain. Let's see. He tugs on the chain of his trident, and it pulls back, and he catches it.
Look at this cool customer.
I understand that, Quinn. It is only logical to have to pick people of our caliber. But people like him need to watch themselves.
Surprisingly, we agree. Didn't really have a special affinity with him either.
People need to work for their own merits, not rely on the power or respect of their dead ancestors.
He certainly was a character. Don't know if I believe every word he said, though his was making sense.
Okay, I mean, you cut out a little bit. Can you repeat that?
That said, well, he was certainly a character. I don't know if I believe every word he said, but most of it seemed to make sense, at least.
At the very least, we know that what he was saying is true. However, there is the possibility of essentially lying via omission.
Omission or emission?
Oh no, you're going to emit flames out of your ass. I'm kidding.
Yeah, that's what I asked. I was like, what did you say? Omission or emission?
I think it's the way that I just like had tried to like make his accent. It came out that way.
Yeah, probably.
But,
And just because Bella's here, I'm just gonna pull her into a hug, and since I'm already holding on to Flowery, I'm just kind of, pulling her in as well.
a group squeeze.
well, they're happy. So then, I guess we'll be visiting this new country. On the next day, then. My princess, if anything is, but do not fear, my princess. I will protect you with all that I am.
I'll protect you guys as well.
This
Don't
18th
worry about the thing, Flowery.
This 18th level monster.
Oh, also, Mara just goes still with the flower, and not the flower, the staff in hand, and she runs up to Flowering. Just walks over there. This is a staff of fire. I think maybe we could practice with it once we have time.
Okay. It will take a bit to attune to it, though.
It would. I don't know if I want it yet or not. But if I should not need it, you can have it.
Thank you. I get it, but I'm currently being crashed.
I'm just kind of rolling my eyes a little bit and confusing it a little bit.
Let's see here.
While that's going on, or never mind. Actually, continue.
Let's see here.
Alright.
Flowering falls to her knees. Quickly gets back up and grabs the staff. I understand.
You can hold on to it for now.
Ha! Let's see. She's playing around with it.
Don't set anything on fire.
I can't set
That
anything.
is bad.
I can't set anything on fire without attuning to it first. It'll be fine. Ha, ha. She's just like swinging it around and around. I'll make a dex save. That's 20.
It's actually 7. I just misremembered, but still.
Okay, so she swings it around a little too hard, and it goes flying out of her hands. Both you and Bella duck, and the staff flies and hits the wall.
Can I, in one quick motion, grab it?
What, before it hits the wall?
Yeah, before it hits the wall.
Okay, go for it. Roll, let's see here. Roll a, let's say acrobatics.
Acrobatics?
Yep.
Okay. Wow. 23.
Okay, it goes flying. Let's see here. You duck down and force Bella to duck down and reach your hand upwards, and manage to like grab the tail end of it before it flies off.
And in that one motion, I'm gonna throw it back to her. Not really hard, but I'm gonna do it.
Let's see.
That's how it travels, you know?
Yep. Okay, let's see here. You throw it to her and she catches it, or she manages to catch it. It wasn't me.
Nice one, Flowering.
It wasn't me.
Nice one, Flowering.
She tries to hide the staff behind her back, even though it's clearly taller than she is.
Hey, Flowering.
Yes.
Yeah, Quinn calls us the Flowering, kind of like, hey, Flowering.
Yeah.
I heard that someone liked the physical exercise so much that she'd love to participate in the next one tomorrow.
Yeah, you seem really excited there, Flowering.
Well, thanks for joining. You could join the march to the new camp. I'm kind of like Quinn kind of just slaps his hands together, like in a kind of like in a cross, like in a kind of like a cross, so the palms touch each other. And he goes like, "Oh, good idea. You could actually first train, let's say, an easy 3-hour set of leg work, and then you could march over to the camp. How does that sound? Me and Ash could join you."
It's a good attitude to have.
I agree, Ashi. All right, well that's settled then.
Wait, don't we
Excellent.
don't we have horses now? I could just ride those.
No, we need to spare those for potential sick people. If we need to bring them over here for the sick bay, so you'll have to walk.
What?
Yeah. Don't you know that as a medical practitioner? It's only good courtesy.
But if the doctors and nurses are tired, they won't be able to perform any medical work. Right?
I'm looking at Bella.
Yeah, that's when you go there, but once they're coming back, well, let's just say that medical professionals have the have a good base fit to walk a little travel, but you're on the chubbier side, so you'll have a little extra work to do flowering.
Let's see here. She's just tearing up a little bit. What? Okay, so Ashi looks at Bella, and Bella's just tittering.
Tam back and just put a hand on Flower's shoulder. Don't worry. We're still not going to give you the really hard stuff. Just yet.
Yeah, just a 3-hour set for now.
Huh?
3-hour
That's
tour.
nothing. You handled a 10-hour session. Just fine.
Yeah, it was easy.
No, it wasn't.
You weren't even crawling back from it, from what I saw. Which means that your legs can still take that much more.
Let's see here.
Flowering is going to hate me. Her loyalty to me is going to be like -20 or something. I just know it. It's like, Flowering, can you help? No.
Okay. So, with that being said, the meeting, let's see here, the war council has been adjourned.
Okay.
Quinn, what do you want to do?
And I will pull Ashi to the side as she's wherever she's going.
I already just had a... Essentially, for the sake of brevity, I had a quick talk with Flowering about it and just kind of encouraging her.
I mean,
And
actually, role play that. Role play that. I want to hear that role played.
Okay.
Please.
Okay. For real though, don't worry about it. This is for your own good. And I'm gonna be fair to you. I know this is not what you usually do. But hey, you survived last time.
Can I just
That's
use magic?
promising.
Can I just use magic?
What kind of magic?
The staff?
I mean,
It's
that could be part of it. But part
It's
of
like-
it, I expect if you're going to be using that, you're definitely going to need to learn how to use it properly.
It'll be easy. Don't worry. I've attuned to magic items before. It feels funny.
Still, though, definitely couldn't hurt to practice your martial skills as well. Besides, I think you could definitely employ that in various ways to your medicine.
Why am I here again?
And just pat her on the back. We're here to help people who
me?
are sick and in need of your expertise.
Bella just runs up and gives Flowering a hug.
And also because you got your got your adorable little sister with you.
Of course.
It's like the best coercion method. No Bella hugs unless you exercise.
It's just a little exercise, Flowering.
Like, you can do it. I'm going to join in too, okay? And so Adelheid. Wait, what?
You what, mate?
I'll be busy working on the... I'll be busy working with the management and everything.
Yeah, that's barely even a little workup. That's barely a little warm-up.
Akifi. You people. Very well, I'll join. Okay, with that being said, the war council's like officially ended.
Yeah.
So Quinn pulls Ashi to decide to do what?
Quinn walks up to Asha like, "Oh, what are you all doing here?
Move your character.
Still
please.
stuck on strategies?"
Move your
Not that
character.
much, Win.
Move your character and your bird.
Move my character and my bird. Okay. Move my character and my damn bird. Okay. I thought Vatas would take it. Okay.
He only held onto it because Margarita essentially told him to hold onto it, in a way.
Yep. And then just like, okay, well, I guess I now have a burb. Okay, like, I walk to Ashi. Hey, Ashi.
Just to finish it though, but just before
Yeah.
you said that,
Mhm.
so don't worry about it flowering. You'll be fine. Looks like there are people in need of your help as well. Gotta be at your tip-top shape.
Oh, okay, I get it.
And Ashi is joining the retinue to the new camp as well, right?
I have to, yeah.
Yeah.
We need all the medical personnel we can.
Yep.
And Ambrosia's getting better at medicine, instead of just drinking it.
Mhm.
And I'm giving flowering an obnoxious hug. Just because she's a friend.
I was going to ask, like, what the hell's an obnoxious hug?
You know, Ashi, she has very little respect for personal space.
Good point.
Okay.
Just because it makes people embarrassed, but still appreciate it.
Well, you're not wrong.
So, looking forward to it, big sis.
Thank you very much.
She's turning into a sadist. Oh god.
Let's see here.
Or a masochist, sorry.
And then that's what I pointed said. Hi, Ashi was like, "Yeah, Gwen."
What are you scolding the little big sis here for?
Don't worry about it.
Then
What's
so
up?
I shan't. Hey, can I have a little talk with you?
Sure.
All right, follow me. Let's go up to my quarters.
Oh my.
Shut up.
I just give a little wink.
Chicken.
Okay. So you look back and you notice that Confidence and Isimo are on their way out as well, and Nefertank and the two acolytes are also on their way out, and Adelheid is Akenra is nowhere to be seen.
Indeed. Was he there previously?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. Because he excused himself. Alright, as we leave, I'm just going. See you, Flowering. Laura, Bella. Bye.
Don't be overly excited for the exercise now. Flowering.
Where the heck is you, Quinn? Where is you?
Right.
There we go. And you still have the burb. Do you not deposit the burb with...
I deposit the burb on the windowsill in my room.
You're not gonna give it back to Vathus?
Nope.
It's not like he needs it.
Yeah. It's like he was just like perplexed and like, what is this thing?
Okay, at this point, before you even get there, Mario's just gonna poke Vathus. Don't you want your burb back?
Why is it called a burb?
What is it?
Is that not Sir Quinn's?
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, fine. In that moment, Quinn turns back and kind of like takes the burb and kind of like, you know how like hawks are like messenger hawks are set like a flight normally.
Yep.
Quinn does that and kind of like hits it on the tail like feathers towards Vathos, so it like sprints towards Vathos and like kind of like lands on his like shoulder or head. It's like, hey Vathos, catch!
Let's see here. He just turns toward your direction, and the bird just like lands on his shoulder. This burb is on my shoulder now.
Looks like she likes you.
Indeed, it is very strange.
I'm just imagining that since it's on his head, it's just kind of looking up.
Like Simon Blackquill's hawk.
Yeah.
Taka.
Mm-hmm.
My, these creatures are very strange. They're nothing like the fishes back at home.
That's the wonders of the surface world. So many different species of animals. Let me show you how to pet it.
God. Ah,
My goodness, this is so silly.
yep, it's great.
Oh,
absolutely fantastic. And then Quinn goes like, yeah, it'd be worrying if you had fishes with feathers down there. But still, that's Gil's favorite. He likes determined and strong people. So I can see why he has an affinity towards you, Vathas.
That is very well, I suppose. What kind of burb is it, or are all these things called burbs?
It's a Ligatrian bloodhawk, if I'm not mistaken. They come from actually pretty close to where I used to live, close to the western border of Kriu Solas. They're one of the more efficient types of bloodhawks that you can find.
I see. And this was that thing that had that message for you?
Yeah, and of course, not all of us use similar methods. And I open a window that's like the closest window that's available to me, and I whistle like this kind of like undulating whistle. I can't do it. I'll do it otherwise.
Yep, I know.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, and from the skies you hear. Land on my outstretched arm, and I pull it inside. There's Petra. I go like, "Hey Petra, go say hi to Kion's bird
Why
or
does
burb."
Why does your burb look like it's bald?
Well, it's a vulture, just like its owner. Not quite as dignified as a bloodhawk, but it gets the job done. Here, have a look at it. And I do the same thing to Petra that I did to the bloodhawk. So now Vathos is dual-wielding burbs.
My princess, this is kind of strange. Is this a normal custom over here in the surface world?
Hey, I'm sure your princess would like to get to know us Earth Dwellers culture more. Besides, it would do you well to learn burbs that are usually used for spying. There's 2 examples for you.
I see. So what you're telling me is that if I see any of them that aren't ours, I just destroy them, correct?
Not any of them, just the ones that act suspicious.
That should be simple enough.
Of course, then again, not like anyone's going to blame you if you do kill or take down an innocent burb, but I'm sure your princess would be quite sad if you did.
Marcus has a mixture of extreme amusement and just mild confusion. She gets that you're joking, and she's but yeah.
I didn't joke when I said that it would do good for him to learn the birds that are used for spying, though.
Yeah, no.
These are very strange compared to the jellyfish, and the little guppies that we use for spying, isn't it?
Well, there's one thing that these little creatures can't breathe water. Which is probably preposterous for you, but it's something that, we've had to grow used to.
I suppose. Perhaps
Maybe you
one
should
day,
open a zoo someday about this.
perhaps one day, once things are more peaceful, I suppose.
Hey, I can provide more than enough exotic birds for your zoo then. As long as you pay me enough, that is.
He knows what a zoo is. I'm surprised.
Yep.
They have zoos underwater.
Yeah, exactly.
Of fishes and jellyfish.
Yep. Most
Yeah.
different kinds of fish.
It's still a zoo, hey? And probably sharks and bigger like predators as well.
Yep. So yes. So let's get on back over to Ashi and Quinn.
Yeah. While Smar is just teaching you how to treat animals.
How to treat burbs.
Yeah.
I swear, you guys.
It's so adorable.
Any comments on this, by the way, Yami?
I'm just enjoying the cuteness.
I swear, you guys.
Now I actually want to start looking up, make like a fucking, what do you call a bird researcher? What's the fancy word for it?
I have no idea.
Ontologist? No.
I was
It
gonna
has
say aviologist, but that doesn't sound right.
No, it's like it starts with an O. I'm pretty sure. Something
Yeah, that's
something logist.
Whatever.
Optometrist.
Ornithologist. There we go.
Ornithologist. Okay, so yeah, we'll figure,
Yeah.
we'll figure that out later. Okay, let's go ahead and get onto the scene.
Yeah.
What-
Sorry for derailing a campaign with burbs.
No, the problem is we're kind of recording a whole lot more than we should be.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's right.
I know.
Let's go.
Okay. So Quinn kind of signals Rashi to come inside, and then pulls the door closed.
Oh my.
Right. Well, that was
Interesting.
interesting, to the least. What did you think of him, Ashi?
I think he's definitely full of it.
Well, that's
we
a
know,
mild.
we know
That's
that he can't be. We know that he can't be an inheritor.
yeah, because you're the inheritor of the School of Phoenix specifically. Ashi,
Hmm.
do you think he had any idea who you are exactly?
Would Ashi know? Have any idea?
As far as you can tell, he didn't give you or anyone else special attention except for Adelaide, because Adelaide's the actual big shot.
Mm-hmm.
No, he didn't seem to really pay attention to me.
That's
This one I'm telling
the
you, by the way. I have a distinct feeling that I might end up being a competitor of his.
exactly. That's why I don't want for you to. I'm sorry, Ashi, but I'll have to ask you to not to bring Shirakigu Ichimonji when you go there tomorrow. Leave it to the base, as well as the necklace.
Of course, I will have red laced. I can hide a
Any-
necklace just easily.
What if someone does see it and asks? You could easily end up in a confrontation with our quote-unquote allies. And it could turn out to be a faux pas very quickly.
I wordlessly, because at this point I imagine I wordlessly just put a hand to my blouse and I stick my pennant inside.
Okay, let's hope it doesn't fall off for some reason.
Mm-hmm. And Quinn goes and Quinn extends his arm. Ashi, I am not kidding around.
I think it would be relatively simple to hide something like this. The sword, though, I understand.
Items aren't as easy to hide as emotions. They can be discovered just as easily. What if they demand that you be frisked, for example?
Why would they? That would be.
I don't know.
Suspicious. That'd be quite suspicious. Considering
Sus-
that they're relying on us.
Suspicious is the word that I would use regarding him.
Definitely.
So why are you not abiding? Are you that confident that you can keep your identity a secret? What if they have spies in there? What if something else happens and you happen to lose it, for example?
I'll be careful. But there's another aspect that you have to consider.
I have my own.
I shouldn't let myself be completely unarmed either.
You have your staff. And your martial arts.
Still, I would feel more at ease keeping some things close to me, where it could not be stolen, or if I should end up needing it. It should just be a simple trick, though.
Ashi, I don't want to endanger your life. I really don't. I made a promise. But at the same time...
What if it isn't already in danger?
I don't want for you to compromise your identity on any level.
Don't worry. I've been dealing with this sort of thing before. I know what to do.
Swear it to me. Swear that you won't be compromised.
Swear that I'll be discreet.
Quinn kind of like cinches his teeth and goes like,
And you know me, I'm not one to break promises.
a promise is a promise. And promises, just as well as truths, can be broken. But looks like I have no choice. I really don't want to force it off of you either. I doubt I could. You're that much. Yeah. I'm stronger than I look.
Maybe we should put that to test someday. But not now. Besides,
Quinn grabs BBB. No. Very well.
If it comes down to the worst case scenario, I can fight them off.
They have more than 100 troops in there, and you're going in there with a retinue with barely 20. If even that. Besides, he didn't look to be exactly a... well, how to say this? He didn't seem to be awfully weak.
I suppose you would have to be somewhat powerful to, well, persuade those men into joining him, one way or the other.
Yes.
Thankfully, we'll have Mara. Mara is really powerful. That's a big reason why we survived this long.
Very well. You can leave the sword under the bed there, or just leaving wherever you want. I'll make sure to check that it's there at multiple times a day, so it won't get stolen by one way or another.
It's 512 pounds to people who are not attuned to it.
There's also magic in this world, and I don't trust you, Mr. DM.
Alright. Take the sword off my back and place it there.
Godspeed, Ashi. Stay safe.
Careful. Almost sounds like you're worried about me. I appreciate it.
Don't worry. We don't have emotions like a worry. At least when it comes down to a job. Godspeed. And make sure that everybody returns safe.
I will.
Well, I think you should get back to teasing flowering. I should go and check on the troops barracks as well. Make sure everything's in order.
Mm-hmm.
And Quinn kind of like just stretches and goes to the door. It's like,
As I do that, I'm just kind of. I've already placed it, but I'm just kind of got my hands together and saying, "Meet you soon." To the sword, and I leave.
And Quinn goes like, "What? Who are you talking to?"
I say nothing except that, and then leave.
I was like, "Oh, all right." Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Nice. I like
Because
it.
I don't want for her to be like the middle of the camp to be like, "Hey, you're the fire inheritor, Caesar," and then we have to go and fucking rescue her from them.
Mm-hmm.
Do one that.
All right,
Okay. So,
go to bed.
all right then. So, this
Before
is
you end it though, I just want to ask Yami, do you have anything that you want to do?
I'm pretty sure Kifi's just maintaining her equipment and whatnot at the moment.
kicking
All
ass
right.
and taking names.
Kicking ass and taking names, so I'm all on the ass.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
I'm here to chew ass and kick bubblegum, and I'm all out of bubblegum.
Yep.
All right, cool. Okay,
Hiccups.
just want to know. You may proceed,
Okay.
Mr. DM.
Alright then. So, what happens? What will happen next time once the party journeys out to Voitea? So, this has been Dungeons and Dragons. Thank y'all for watching, and we'll catch y'all later. Bye bye.
Not
See ya.
even impending anymore.